America's largest milk producer has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in an effort to keep the 94-year-old company operating. The filing will also allow it to reorganize its debt and help fund workers' pensions.
One ingredient. That is all real milk has ever needed, milk from a cow. That is it. That is the whole product. But walk into any American grocery store right now and you will find jugs treated with synthetic growth hormones banned in dozens of other countries. Milk ultra-processed at temperatures that destroy the very enzymes your body needs to absorb it. Organic labels sitting on farms where cows have never seen a pasture. Premium brands charging $4 more and sourcing from the same feedlots as the cheapest jug on the bottom shelf. 11 brands that are not what they claim to be. 9 that are actually real milk, starting with the one that shocked me most. Brand 1, Fairlife Whole Milk. The premium milk. The one with the higher protein. The one athletes grab because it costs more and the marketing says it delivers more. In 2019, an undercover investigation by Animal Recovery Mission documented what was happening at Fair Oaks Farms in Indiana. The primary supplier for Fairlife, calves being beaten, cows being kicked and thrown by farm workers, all of it on camera. Coca-Cola owns Fairlife. They issued a statement. The farm made changes, but the supply chain that produced the premium milk was running on the same commodity infrastructure as the cheapest jug on the bottom shelf. The ultrafiltration is real. The higher protein is real. The sourcing story is not what the $4 premium implies. Athletes paying extra because they believe better positioning means better farming. Diabetics who switched for the lower sugar. Neither group knew what the cameras found. Still trust the premium label? Subscribe and find out what else they are not telling you. The next brand has been in American refrigerators for generations. The bankruptcy filing revealed what the loyalty was actually built on. Brand 2, Dean's Whole Milk. Dean Foods was the largest milk processor in America. Generations of families bought this without a second thought. It was just the milk, the one that was always there. Then came the bankruptcy filing in 2019, and with it, a clearer picture of how the business actually worked. Dean Foods built its empire by acquiring regional dairy brands and consolidating processing into centralized facilities. Volume over everything. The consequence was a supply chain where individual farm standards were never the priority. No published third-party animal welfare certification. No RBST-free guarantee. Ultra-high temperature processing across portions of the product line with no plain language disclosure on the label. The brand felt regional. The operation was industrial. Seniors who bought this for 60 years because it was the familiar name. Families who grabbed it on autopilot because it was what their parents bought. They trusted the name without knowing the name was a consolidation machine. Familiarity is not the same as quality. Dean's built its business on that confusion. The next brand carries a green seal that millions of parents trust completely. What happened when the government looked behind that seal should have been front-page news. Brand 3, Horizon Organic Whole Milk. The green carton, the USDA organic seal. The milk parents reach for when they want to be certain. In 2006, the USDA's own Inspector General issued a report on Horizon's parent company, WhiteWave. The finding was specific. Some supplier farms were keeping cows in confinement without meaningful pasture access while maintaining organic certification paperwork. The USDA organic standard requires pasture access. It does not specify minimum daily grazing hours. That gap allowed Horizon to comply technically while operating in a way most parents buying the organic label would never recognize as organic farming. Horizon is the largest organic milk brand in America. The scale that made it dominant is also what made meaningful farm-level oversight difficult to enforce. Pregnant women paying the organic premium specifically to avoid conventional dairy problems. Parents who switched to Horizon because the seal felt like a guarantee. What they bought was the certification minimum, not the farming standard the label implies. When did organic stop meaning what you think it means? Subscribe? We go through this every week. The next brand is genuinely doing organic right, but one processing decision is quietly undoing everything the farming